Today I'm going to try to go out and cut some more, third cutting actually. So there was that party we had down there a while ago, and what about 3-4 weeks ago now, and I needed to cut that spot so they could use it. So I cut it, I think I got 80 bales off there. They showed up and they ended up using their lawnmowers to cut more. They didn't need more space, they were just being dicks. So they haven't paid me for that fuck up yet, or the use of the property yet, so good for them. I'm glad they could just use someone's property and promise to pay them and then fuck up their property and don't pay them the extra you said you're going to for fucking up the property. Whatever, they're assholes. That's what happens when you deal with people. You find assholes. So I had to cut that for the little gig, big gig. And so I watered it. As soon as they left, I put water back on it and it bounced back pretty good. They didn't ruin anything. They didn't track one area enough to kill the grass dead, except for like the road down there. Doesn't matter, we don't need that anyway. But the rest of it's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna go cut it. The issue is that I didn't like is everything I've cut so far with this mower here, it just doesn't seem to be like going low enough. It's just not digging down. Now there's several issues for that reason. I'll go over the simple ones. The first one here is these curtains. These curtains kind of help create they make the air go underneath of there as these blades are spinning and shooting the grass out the back. It creates a little bit of a draw. Well, that draw goes underneath the curtains and up into the blades. Well, when it does that, it pulls the grass up into the blades and cuts it better. Well, so one of the issues is we don't have this whole outside curtain here for the outside edge, which is kind of important. You can see the one over there, that outside edge, that whole piece out there. We're missing the one on this side, and I got the mower, it was gone, so it's not like I lost it or didn't put it back on there. That's an issue. The other issue is I'm not 100% positive about these blades specifically, but this is the blade, and you can take them off and reverse them, so I got a good side I haven't used yet, and then the side that I'm working on right now. Well, I think there's two different kinds of blades. There's these blades for cutting, and there's called lifter blades. Lifter blades are like your lawnmower blades. They come over and they have a swoop to them. Some of them have they go like that so that you can still have two edges on it. You'd flip it over and use it. This one you actually just, what do you do? Oh, you probably use these knives on those heads because they spin different directions. So, anyway, these blades, little swoops on it, help lift and pull the grass up as well. And the other thing is, you can see right here, let's see if I can get this down on the ground a little better for you. So you can see right here, I got about 2 fingers off the ground. Well, it's never really been this low before. There's an adjustment that adjusts the tilt, the overall tilt of the machine. It adjusts the tilt, and the more tilt you have, the lower it gets to the ground. Well, I had that thing maxed out and it wouldn't go any lower. So this morning, quick before I went mowed, I decided I'd throw together a little extension bracket thingy. So this rod right here connects to the main frame, down to the wheels, and then the other side attaches to the cutter head, down to the wheels also. The bottom plate there, and then the spring plate. This is like a shock, so it does not bouncing so hard, it floats. You hit a big bump, it'll float like that, and these springs are the adjustment for that. But anyway, so this, if you extend it, it allows the head to pitch down more. If you shorten it, it pitches the head up. So basically, this is the height that your grass gets cut. So wherever this is set is how high your grass gets cut. Well, I had it maxed out all the way as long as it would go to get as close to the ground as I could, and it was still about 4 inches off the ground. So I put that bracket in there. I built that bracket just now. So see that little bracket kind of bends out of there. So we pulled it out of that spot and put it in this spot. Just extended about 2 inches there, 3 inches there. And that 3 inches is way more than enough. I couldn't really go any less than that. I didn't have any room to go less than that. It's already tight and kind of bent a little bit the way it is. So that actually adjusts the pitch, the height of this. So, all right, I'm gonna actually do a video real quick because I can't watch and do both. So let's just do this together. I'm gonna watch this later and see how it does. I'm gonna go adjust it both directions and see what we get. So, as of now in the current situation, the highest we're going to be able to go is 2 inches. Now I'm going to put it all the way down. So the lowest we're gonna go looks like about 3/4 of an inch. So we're gonna leave it there and see how that does. The curtain's dang near touching the ground now. Good. So, but the issue here, and we may have to bring it up, so I'm gonna bring it up just a little bit actually, is that if you look right in there, you'll notice, I don't know if you can see it, this drive line is maxed out or minimized out. So as the mower switches from left to right, this PTO has got to be able to extend, shorten, and extend, shorten, extend, right? So right now it's as short as it can get. Because we have it tilted forward, it's actually hitting there, which could be kind of detrimental to this equipment here. I don't actually pull behind, straight behind very often. I usually do out to one side, but when I get to my corners, I bring it into the center. I actually bring it past center. I bring it past center, and then I go back, and that's what allows me to do my corners without having to stop or do a loop. I can actually just go into the corner and make the right-hand corner 90 degrees, and we're fine. As long as it's not more than 90. Once it's less than 90 degrees, once my corners get less than 90 degrees, I can't make the corner. So anyway, we have to keep our eye on that because when it's in this position right now, as low as it can go, in the center position, the PTO is actually maxed out, which might put stress right here on this stuff. But this bearing is gone and this bracket's all loose, so I don't know. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we're hooked up. We've done a little adjustment there. Let's head out and try to mow. We're gonna go ahead and just bring this back just a little bit. Right there. Maybe one more. Right there. Okay.